We head straight into the ZX10R Masters Cup, proudly brought to you by Red Square. A long-standing relationship between Kawasaki and Red Square, and some local flavour in the house as well. Looks like Jason Joshua looking for a good manoeuvre here at a track just down the road from his hometown. At the front end, keep an eye out. Van Breda is back, and he's going to be pushing SVEN GRUNE for the championship lead. Remember, he's lost out a couple of rounds after that big crash. Good start from Van Breda as he heads down towards Potters for the first time. Great start coming out of JACO. We go on board here with SVEN GRUNE, heading up to behind Van Breda as they pitch it in. In fact, not that. Look at that. That's Peter de Vos. He's stuck up into second place. A great start there from the old man, and he starts to push things at the front end with Van Breda, getting away from SVEN. Down onto the braking markers just in the background. Look at Carl Robinson. He got a terrible start. A super start from Johan Leroux, the second oldest man out there this weekend, because Pierre Leroux's here this weekend as well.
GOUS, he was so impressive in the Friday practice. Was up in the top 3 on the time sheet at one stage. He's got Carl Robinson just ahead of him there, but great start there from SVEN GRUNE from the second row of the grid. He knows he cannot afford to let Van Breda check out. Jav. Remember, Van Breda done plenty of national racing at the East London circuit, so knows it like the back of his hand. SVEN GRUNE got a lot of work to do then to catch the man out front as the 17 bikes filter through. That's Russ Page, the very colourful Russ Page, as always coming through, and he's got Henk Scaling right on his tail. On board now with Carl Robinson. Look how fast these two-wheeled bikes get through here. It's nothing but hard acceleration up the hill and then back down into second gear. Peter de Vos makes a move on Van Breda. What a move up into first place.
Now taking the lead into Beacon Corner. Look at the little manoeuvring happening in the background as well. You see the Avidan bike there of Johan Leroux starting to fall back ever so slightly, but at the front end it is de Vos. He leads across the line. Behind there is Leroux. Leroux pushing hard, and behind him is Double J, Jason Joshua, Michael Smith and Henk Scaling having a great battle, and it's a Russ Page just on their tail. So at the front end we got 3 bikes. In the mid-pack we got 7 bikes fighting for an incredible little effort here at the East London Grand Prix circuit.
Now the Red Square Kawasaki ZX10 Masters Cup really does always throw up nothing but good entertainment, and like you said, some local flavour thrown in here in the mix, and looking for a top 10 position there. But out front, Van Breda, that was a brave move on the inside. There's Ian Harwood, our Bridgestone man, doing really well. He's running in a top 15, 16 position, so looking to score the final points. He's got Wayne Spicer and JB Skuman right on his tail. Oh, that's Sanjeev Singh.
Yeah, Sanjeev running wide, and unfortunately onto the grass. He didn't worry about the supermoto track. He just went straight across the grass and back onto the main circuit. SVEN GRUNE now. Oh, he's got
our championship leader is out, and I'm just trying to look. It looks like his gear lever is hanging off that Kawasaki. So, that is terrible news there for our championship leader. And Van Breda, if he can pick up the win, that's 25 points gained on our championship leader, SVEN GRUNE. So, that's bad news for the man. As we come onto the stretcher, that's still that big dice going on there. We got the likes of Michael Smith, Jason Joshua, Russ Page, Pierre Leroux, and Teddy Brook just out ahead of them.
Now that's Sanjeev Singh fighting with Teddy Brook and Pierre Leroux. So a nice little battle in the mid-pack here. Looks like things have changed up at the front end, and Van Breda's taken the lead. Looks like he's going to hang on for this one. But Johan Leroux, incredibly, is up into third place. That puts Class A at the front, Class B in second, and Class C in third overall on the track as well.
You cannot take anything away from Johan Leroux. It's amazing what he's doing on that Kawasaki this year. And Van Breda wheelies out. Peter de Vos does the same behind him. So Van Breda, it's a valuable 25 points for him in the championship.
He took a bit of strain with that right hand. Unfortunately, it would have cost him if there'd been a little bit of longer race. But needless to say, de Vos in second, Leroux in third, and Carl Robinson and GOUS make up the top 5. We caught up with Sanjeev Singh to take us through that little off-track incident.
The ZX10 feels amazing through those high-speed corners. I started the second race in 7th, and I had an epic battle with Teddy Brooks. And I'd like to thank Kawasaki and Red Square, our sponsors. We'll see you next year in East London.
And we'll see you after the break. Go and get something to eat, something to drink, and come and catch us on Ignition.